We want you to imagine
right up to the limit.
Exactly. That you're sipping some coffee on a weekend morning with your family, and then you get an emergency alert on your phone saying a ballistic missile is heading toward your state.
This is a wild and disturbing story. That's exactly what happened, what Paula just described on Saturday for hundreds of thousands of locals and tourists in Hawaii. Here's the message. Quote, ballistic missile threat inbound to Hawaii. Seek immediate shelter. This is not a drill.
Understandably, it set off panic and hysteria. People thought North Korea was launching a nuclear strike. Students at the University of Hawaii running for cover. Drivers abandoning their cars on the street.
And look at this, a father removing a manhole cover on the street and putting his children inside for cover. It took 38 minutes before another message went out saying the whole thing was a mistake. There was no threat after all.
There are so many questions this morning. How could this mistake happen? Why did it take so long to fix? And how have we gotten to this point of tension with North Korea?
We have team coverage this morning, and we begin with ABC's Jim Avila right there in Honolulu. Jim, good morning to you.
Good morning, Dan and Paula. The good news is Hawaii is still here, not wiped off the map, and the panic attack appears to be over after an entire state is told by its government to duck and cover.
This is not a drill. If you are indoors, stay indoors.
This was the horrifying wake-up call for more than 1 million Hawaiians on Saturday morning. The dire warning sounding off on phones, TVs, and radios at 8:07 a.m. local time.
If you are outdoors, seek immediate shelter in a building. Remain indoors well away from windows.
This chilling alert of a ballistic missile heading for Hawaii.
This is not the drill.
Sparking mass panic and confusion.
People are locking down their homes. They're heading for the mountains.
This video showing a man desperately trying to shield his child in a manhole. The entire state scrambling for any last bit of shelter.
We all freaked out. We all started running down to the bomb shelter.
Calling loved ones for a last goodbye.
Let me call my wife and tell her I love her.
But the alert was not real. At 8:10 a.m., a state official confirming with the Pacific Command there was, in fact, no missile launch. Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard, the first public official to clear the air, in a tweet.
I knew the priority was to get the message out to people. I knew, like me and my family, people were panicked.
That wasn't until 38 agonizing minutes after the initial warning. Officials finally retracting the threat with a statewide public civil emergency message.
There is no missile threat or danger to the state of Hawaii. False alarm.
There's no question that there has been an epic failure of both processes and leadership.
The governor explaining how this totally unacceptable mistake was a result of human error.
It was a procedure that occurs at the change of shift where they go through to make sure that the system is working, and an employee pushed the wrong button.
An almost end-of-the-world experience for thousands of fearful tourists in island paradise, including honeymooning newlyweds Phil and Katie Pham.
The Hyatt staff will direct you to the lower levels of the hotel.
And as you can imagine, everyone from all levels of government is now investigating how a simple wrong push of a button can panic millions of Americans. Dan and Paula?
That is exactly the question. Jim, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.